What's up, man? Hey, my Jesus and Coffee T-shirt, man. Before I shower, how I'm feeling good. It's two something in the morning. You know, some shit like shoosh like that. Yeah, I'm still feeling like a lot of dry crap in my mouth. I think my body's not making enough vitamins, and my saliva has to like recoat and resaturate my throat and stuff, all the way probably down here. And over here, my thyroids are kind of like need saliva too. I don't know where I'm gonna get it. Maybe God could donate me some from the sky or something. A lot of dry mouth going on, but it looks like I don't have to take those antibiotics anymore. If people have been following me, so thank you for praying for me and everything. I hope it all worked out. I told you I'd find a cure for that devil disease stuff or whatever that was. So there you go. But now, if any of you had it, you probably have the same problem as me. It's like saliva. It's like my body probably is missing like 20% of its water, you know. So I feel like preaching. So I sent a message to my girl and my wife and stuff, and I said, if you want me to preach, pray for me, and here I am. So, all right. So I kind of read the Bible like a soothsayer. I kind of see something in it. All right. So in the last days there will be men who do not know their disease. They'll be frightened of their own shadow. No, what does that mean? Because I walk around, none of these guys are frightened of their own shadow. No, do not know their own disease. If they knew their own disease, if I came up and says, you got a disease called death, foamy, and it's all around naked, dog, because I can come up to you, and I'm like a person. If I was a microwave, you could pick me up off the shelf at Walmart. You could take me to the counter. The person could scan me. Bleep. You put it in a bag. You can take it in your car. You can take it home. You can open it. You could study the instructions. You could put it up there. You can have that shit for the rest of your life. You can say, God, this microwave needs a soul. And then then 10 years later, when you get the super duper Best Buy blooper metal, like does it all microwave, it's the same microwave with the same soul, and it's like, hey man, remember me from Walmart? That's who I am, kind of a person you meet out there in the street. But other people, it's like, you go to get the microwave at Walmart and you try to pick it up. You're like, what the fuck is this shit? So you go ask the manager, what's going on? I try to pick up this microwave. I want to buy it and take it. Oh, I can't do it. Is it like, does it have like glue underneath the microwave? Is it like a trick microwave? Are you afraid people are going to steal it? Have to push the button? And is it behind invisible glass? Or what's going on? What the passage I'm saying is that people are only like as water thick, you know? I mean, they used to say things like, only as far as I could throw you and stuff, you know? I don't know, this is Barstow where I live. I guess, where's the best place supposed to be? New York? I don't think it's really that there. I think it's still drugs, you know? If you take, like, if I was that microwave and you take me home and it's like, okay, well, I do want to put a burrito in you. So you go home, so you go to the market all holy and you pick up burrito, you put it here, I got the burrito. The burrito's like, well, homie, I didn't come for no burrito, man. You do have some weed or something, man. I got some stories to tell, you know. We could kick it. Like, why didn't you take me off the counter and just put me on the couch and we'll kick it? Why don't you draw something on me like a white marker, like a tattooed kind of thing, and we'll fucking kick it. Maybe tomorrow we'll go for a walk, just put me on like a stroller. Come on, man. Give me some life, right? But I mean, is it not life to be relying on a microwave and cherishing it and stuff? I mean, these are food for thought. I've never really said this, and no one's really said this before. But you know, like, I mean, in New York, I'm sure they would say that's where people are 100% people. That's where you can put the microwave on the shelf, so to speak, like a oh wait, trying to get those quotes, huh? Trying to do like a double quote, like the microwave on the shelf, so to speak. But it's like, you go to New York, man, you think it's that way. You go meet somebody. Hey, what's up? Oh, cool. It's all cool, right? And then it's like, so what do you smoke? What are you into? Then it's like either sex, drugs, rock and roll, hanging out the subway till like the germs know your last name, like weird type of dirty shit. Like, people think it's my skin. Yeah, I'm white. I hate doing this. It hurts my soul. But if I was black or Indian or Korean or whatever I was, Russian, whatever I was, I'd be just as like me as that. That's what I really don't like about the world. Everyone's got this weird excuse card. I'm black, man. You don't know what's going on. Well, this beard's kind of black, man. My hair is kind of black. My shirt's that I'm wearing is kind of black. And I am kind of this shirt, if you want to know, man. You know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the person no matter what you are. We're all human. We're all made in God's image. You know, if you took each person and Xeroxed them one after another from every race there is, from white to black to Hispanic, whatever you got out there, except for aliens, God, you have to kill 4 more aliens. Anyway, so if now you guys are off track. So if we're made in God's image. So if you took any one of us from like white to black to Indian to Asian, whatever you got out there, right? Hawaiian, we're all made in God's image. So it's like, we're all the same type of shit. And, you know, I had a friend who was black. He was like half black. And I honored the friendship for a long time. It turned into like a disease and shit. Like, I got mugged over at the Food for Less, right? And I go up to the car and I'm like, hey, what's going on? This is black family. Like, what's going on? What happened to you? I was like, I got mugged and shit. And I was like, you know, I had a black friend named Michael Zeller. And he was my best friend. Is he okay? And I'm crying, right? I don't know what this guy has to do with my current situation, right? So the other day I was praying to God. I was like, I have to kill this guy, man, because like it doesn't make any sense. You're always saying to everybody that you meet this black. I had a best friend that was black, like it's your card, like it's your player's card for being their friend, right? So that was yesterday. That was 11 days for him to live. So now it's 10 days. So, and it's not like he'd come over here and shake my hand. It's all right. I'm sure he would, but I just want you guys to know that Michael James Teller used to live in LA is not going to be with us anymore. He ain't going to no heaven. I don't know what he did to make himself a roadblock. Maybe he put a spell on me for a long time. Maybe he got with my lady in one of her earlier forums. She was pining around and stuff. I remember some things about him grabbing on her tits or something. He must have did some foul, disrespectful things to me, like defiled me or defiled my name. Maybe he made a clone of me and like fucked the crap out of it. I don't know what he did. He totally defiled that friendship thing. And I'm tired of like basing all of my maybe I could be a nicer person to black people. Maybe I'm being like stuck or withheld from Michael Teller friendship forever, you know. Like I'm getting mugged at the Food for Less. It has something to do with them, and I'm like, we called it when I had a black friend named Michael. That like it's like either I'm racist or I'm not racist. But in order to not be racist, I have to talk about this friendship. I don't even remember the friendship too much, man. I was just kind of hanging out with him, you know. But let me read some more of the Bible for you, preach more. In the last days, there will be men who just don't know how to burn. They'll go up to people and say, I need a cigarette. I need a way out of this place. And there will be Christians, not just Eric, who'll say things like, I don't know what you're talking about, to burn something. And you look like you're in a disastrous area of life. And I don't think that is your answer. I think that's your anti-answer. And I'm not about to help you with that. And there will be violence in the streets, but it won't be against those people. So what the Bible's saying, there's to be misplaced violence. And I know I was in this one building one time with a bunch of strangers. It was trying to be like an organized area, and it was a dwelling place, and kind of like a homeless shelter. And this guy had a lot of displaced anger, and I knew it was for me, so I got down on my knees and I prayed. I said, I closed my eyes. I was like, Jesus, I don't know what's going on, but it's not going on where I'm sleeping around and stuff. And I felt the guy hit me, man. He didn't actually physically hit me. I don't know if he used witchcraft or his soul was so pissed at me that his soul struck me or what. But he struck me twice, right? And I got up, and the people that were working there said, what's going on? And I was like, I don't know. I took that whole anger situation, and I dispelled it. I extinguished it. It was gone, and that was it. It never became nothing. But most people would say that, oh, that's some angry guy in this building. It has nothing to do with me. But I throw myself in the situation. I get in the middle of the area, and I start praying. And I was like, Jesus, I don't want this to happen. What do I do? And he's like, just be quiet. The guy struck me twice or something. The Bible says, you know, Jesus says, turn the other cheek, you know. Another thing, right now, the devil's strangling me, believe it or not. I tried to ignore it, but it's getting weird. I know for a fact he's got one of his fingers right here. I don't know if there's psychics out there, but you can see, it looks like he's born in Ohio, man. The devil, I don't understand. God, how's the devil? That's weird shit, man. I mean, you guys think you're cool out there, you know. You got your drugs, you got your music, whatever you guys think that makes you cool. But if you were actually a decent human being, you put down the video games like Army Men, or you control little green plastic men, or like Red Alert, or whatever the fuck you've got your soul. I don't even agree that games should exist. You tell me to tell you the truth, man. Games are a real bad thing, man. I don't think you guys should ever. I don't know why I know about a video game where you control little green army men, man, or Red Alert and stuff. I don't think that. I think this is bad, bad, bad for us. Because if we're so good that the fucking devil wants to choke us for making little YouTube videos about preaching the Bible, maybe we should not be filling our head with video games, man. You know, because it looks like we're pretty valuable property to Jesus Christ and holiness, no matter what our skin color or what we're going through, man. You know, if we're this valuable to God that the devil's trying to choke us just for saying, some holy things and shit. And I know. Here's where I can read minds. Okay, you're following me. All of a sudden, you're following the Vaticanishnas. Okay. Okay, this is probably the trickiest thing for someone to understand. This is where religion got a bad name, okay? Religion basically means doing something in order. This page is like what? It says 90 to 92, and you're like, fuck, I better find the very next page before I assume that that's what the next page is. Like, anything you do in order is religion, okay? So let's get that out of the street. If I cut my hair, bloom, before I shave my beard, that's religion. Like someone said, oh, he coats and waxes his car religiously. Probably waits for a certain amount of time, kind of thing. So okay, the God's name is Jehovah, right? Right now, we're not sure what Mary's name is, but you can say something like, okay, right now we're sure that God's name is Jehovah and Mrs. God's name is Rukulabula, right? But that's literally it. But who knows what is going to settle on or whatever. But people, who cares really if you're a holy person, right? So if you take his name Jehovah and you say that you're a witness of him and you enter into history early and you take all the mindsets away with you, and I remember I had some kind of friend who was into that. All it says is there's 144,000 that are going to heaven, right? The person who wrote that, he wrote it about a tax number on his tax form. That's all that shit is, okay? If you think I'm the worst guy ever, the devil's choking me for talking Bible shit on Bible stuff on YouTube, okay? I make music about Jesus and the cops want to hurt me for it, okay? So I'm not like Robert Baker, fucking like one eye open, fucking like cruising his Pinto. Like, it's all coming at me type of dumb shit. I hate that guy. God mark him. There's people that you would think are holy. They're not holy. Creflo Dollar is not holy. Max Lucado is not holy. Everyone on TBN is not holy. So they're all marked. Everyone on the YouTube saying they believe in God is not holy. So they're all marked. Except that guy, so he's marked. No, sorry. All those Lutheran people, they're marked. They're not holy. So that's what it is, man. And then you want to end there? Okay. Don't ever say that to God. You want to end there.